Alright, okay, so I think we're live already. Right, so good afternoon, everyone. Hello, and I just hope that everybody's good out there, wherever you are. Today is July 5th, 2022. So it's already been that fast. Alright, okay, so by the way, guys, welcome to the Forexes. This is Chris. Okay, so I will be your 15-minute, should I say, um, should I say, teacher? I will have to say teacher for the Forex trading tutorial that we do have here. Okay, so but before we're going to proceed, okay, so let's get back to what we were accustomed to, right? So that is to take back the profit that we do have yesterday. Okay, so who among you here was able to remember? Just raise your hand if you were able to remember those information that I was able to share with you. So I just hope that it mark or it basically etch portions in your memory out there. Okay, so I will let you memorize everything. So you really have to memorize that. Okay, so I will be able to gauge your knowledge. Yeah, really memorize. All right, but anyways, okay. So yeah, um, before we're going to open the position, okay, so at the end of this should I say video, we will be able to understand fully what would be forex trading all about. Okay, so if you are should I say um, a watcher, or should I say you're a curious individual who really wanted to scan who we are as a person, if you are that so interested with forex trading and you are a newbie, you're an experienced one, so for sure you'll be able to learn things about this tutorial as well. I consider myself as not a virtuoso to should I say forex trading, but you know we are challenging. We always have to keep the challenge ourselves. What where can we basically forward our should I say ability in this kind of should I say field, right? Okay, so you're so much welcome here. Okay, so yeah, the notification bell is just ready there. So just click hit like and subscribe. Okay, so it won't make you less a person for sure. Okay, so and I even should I say gave you an early threat, or not a threat but a treat. Okay, so treat, right? So yeah, for example, we'll become billionaire like our boss, Elon Musk. So I've always been a fan of Sir Elon Musk because you know there would be upscaling. So if I would be the smallest seductive person, so Elon Musk is basically my scale up model, or say like that. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the profit that we were able to learn yesterday. So yeah, we open up, say like knowing more on the forex side, right? Am I correct? So that's basically the thing that we do have. And yesterday we learned about how we can be able to make money in forex. Okay, so like me today, so it is so much important on my should I say in my situation that I really have to focus with this because this is where my personality fits. Okay, so I always have told I've always had should I say reassessed myself, and I was able to find out that maybe should I say I am not for a corporate world wherein should I say there would be a lot of should I say um, intervention with some other person. So I would just have to be like this because you're just at home and you're just going to watch MetaTrader 5 and 4. Okay, so MetaTrader, guys, is one of the best, so to say, trading platform that we have in the market. So yeah, it is so elementary. You'll be able to understand easily how you will be able to open a position, close a position, and yeah, to execute. Okay, so to execute a trading, should I say, position is just so easy. So the difficult here is the speculation itself, because you really are, and so gearing with, should I say, earning money, right? So you have to make it sure that it is profitable. The position that you're going to open is profitable enough. But it cannot be denied that, yeah, when you are going to open a certain particular position, so it's kind of going against your presumption or your speculation. But you never have to worry about it, because you really have to know more on your capability with your funds and everything. So you have to make it sure that it will not reach out to the point that it will max out your capital. Okay, so you have to make it sure that you are going to start from the lowest as much as possible. That is basically what I learned as well. So as I go and venture with different kind of brokers. Okay, so not just the broker that basically provide the signal that I do have. So, but I'm just hoping and praying that they will be getting okay. So in good times. Okay, so we'll be able to, so to say, benefit as well with the goodness that they basically share to us. All right. Okay, so what are the profits? How will we be able to make money? Okay, so yeah, we already had said that before, that if you're going to place an order, if you're going to have, should I say, a per currency, and then you're going to bet, you are as if betting. Okay, so according to them, this is basically a gambling thing. But the main difference between gambling and, so to say, strategy making in forex is just basically like this. Okay, so um, you can basically adapt strategy. Okay, so there will be thousands of strategy that you're going to learn. Okay, so that is basically what makes this composition or this field so difficult to learn, because of those, should I say, a lot of, should I say, indicators that you are going to familiarize, so something like that. So unlike in gambling, so yeah, you may not be able to have a direct strategy that this is the thing that you're going to do. So for example, if you're going to go in a casino or any other gambling thing. So you are not going to have any strategy at all. So you're just going to place between, should I say, if you're learning baccarat, so there will be just two. Okay. So same thing here, guys. In forex, you have to remember that we are basically guessing always two. So either you are going to win or you are going to lose. Okay, so say for example, okay, so you are going to buy. Okay, so you are speculating that that base currency is stronger than the cold currency. Okay, so because it will go seriously against your speculation, you will be able to get a loss. So same thing if you're going to buy, you're going to sell. So in other words, there will be four, should we say, things that we're going to consider: two winnables and two losable things, right? So that's basically the phase of, should I say, uh, forex trading. All right. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, so yesterday we were able to learn how we'll be able to make a money from forex. Okay, so if you're going to bet, or if you're going to invest particular amount of this, okay, with regards to your desired, that you're going to earn a profit, okay, so, and the market is getting right with you, so you'll be able to get a profit. Okay, so if ever you're not, okay, so you're unlucky enough, so you'll not be able to get, alright? So that's just basically the thing. Alright, okay, so we also as well were able to learn how to read forex code, right? So again, in currents in the forex market or in forex trading, so you'll be able to encounter tick symbol. Okay, so that tick symbol would have to follow to the standardization of the particular forex, should I say, market. Okay, so first thing is the, should I say, the initial of the particular country, and the initial as well, first letter of their uh, money. Okay, so but there would be little considerations to that. Okay, so but they would always have to uh, oblige to follow the standard symbol. Okay, so like U.S., United States, and these for the dollar. So for Russia, that would be say like RU for the Russian, should I say symbol, and the B for ruble is RUB. Okay, so there would be, and for the Japanese yen, for the Japanese currency, there would be JP for should I say the extension of Japan. I mean, for the should I say symbol for Japan, GP, and then yen for Y. I mean, yes, that's correct. All right. So you'll be able to learn that. So that's the most important. That's the basic, should I say, learning principle that we are going to encounter here. So you'll be able to understand. Okay, so the next to it would be the value of that particular, so for example, so USD, um, GBP USD is equals to 1.21228. So in other words, if you are going to have 1 GBP is equivalent to 1.21228 US dollar. Okay, so in other words, if you are going to have 1,000, so 1,000 GBP, so if you are going to exchange that into US dollar, so that will have 1,221, 1,212.28. Okay, so I cannot give you any illustrations at all. I cannot give you, so to say, I cannot blast, say like a PowerPoint here, but sooner or later, so once we already have the resources, and ASG or my broker would be going okay and would be going great. So we're going to further this discussion to a good, should I say, manner here at Forexes. Okay, so that is basically it. All right. So we have to as well learn that here in forex trading we will be able to encounter appreciate and depreciate. So there will be a lot of things that we're going to learn. So long and short, appreciate, depreciate, gain and profit. Okay, so um, a lot of paired words that we're going to learn in, so to say, in with regards to forex trading. All right. Okay, so just hope you're still okay. You're still alive there. Okay, so yeah, are you getting the discussion that we have? Okay, so I just hope that you're not going to forget all of those things because I'm going to give you a quiz after this. Okay, so yeah, and I am going to let you explain as well. You have to follow everything that I'm going to say. Okay, and you will be the one to do that. All right, and basically I'm that kind of teacher. No, it's basically that. Okay, so next, right? So we are basically on the graph where we are the spread bets. Okay, so composition of the trading market. Okay, so those spread betters like us are they are the ones basically selling the particular investment. So you're going to or so there would be options, guys, in the web that they are basically, should I say, giving you an initial capital for you to start your trading journey. Okay, so like me, I've already tried, should I say, going into it. Yeah, but I am trying one here, so that is basically what I keep on busy, but I have to keep it silent. So I am just going to, should I say, to let it expose once I will be able to have a profit. Okay, so aside from the broker that is basically providing us the signal, okay, so the one that is basically spoon feeding us all of those, should I say, signals that we have. Right. So what is long short? Okay, so yeah, looking at the graph, you will be able to see that there's a candlestick there. Okay, so these words are basically for forex traders. Okay, so if you are beginners, so this is basically your area, my area, and for everybody's area, right? So you'll be able to see candlestick, and then you'll be able to notice as well that oh, there is a bullish engulfing, there is a bearish engulfing. Okay, so yeah, and then there will be long and short. Okay, so um, that is the thing that we are going to open position. Okay, so because we are basically learning here how we'll be able to read already. So I think it has already been clear to everyone. It's crystal clear, right? So I think I don't need to expound it more, expound it better, much more. Okay, so that is it. All right. So long and short. But what is long and short? Long hair, short hair, or something. So it's just basically the yeah. It is basically the word in forex trading wherein it would have to cur- it would have to pertain sell or buy. Okay, so that's the common word here. You are going to sell, you are going to buy, you are trading something. Okay, so if you want to buy, okay, um, so you have to make it sure that the base currency to rise, it has to rise in value, and then you would sell it back at the higher price. Okay, so uh, you have to remember that long is basically pertaining to buy. Okay, so it's basically the traders, or should the jargon in the jargon the traders would have to say, going long. Okay, or taking a long position. Okay, long position for the buy. Okay, so if you want to sell, okay, so actually means sell is the base currency, and the buy would be the whole currency. Okay, so uh, you want the base currency to fall in value, and then you would buy it back at a lower price. Okay, so you'll be able to get a profit. So that's our main objective, right? So in order for you to earn money, you have to make it sure that you are following all of those things. Okay, so this is basically called going short or taking a short position. All right, or it would just have to mean that short is sell. Okay, so I'm going long and short. Okay, so yeah, sometimes forex trading comes into words. So I just even ask myself, why you're not just going to say you're going to sell this, or you're not just going to say that this, you're just going to have like we're going to buy this. Okay, so they got this certain particular art. Okay, so yeah, art that I'm going long, I'm going short journey or whatever. So that is basically. Alright. Okay, next is flat and square. Okay, so the next position that we're going to have, the first position is already been, so we see in a particular graph that this is, so to say, um, uh, so to say, bullish engulfing. Okay, so yeah, we're going to place the position. Click. Okay, so and then we have here flat and or square. Okay, so if you have no open position, so then you are said to be flat or square. Okay, so closing of position is also called squaring up. Okay, so that is basically it. So that's the term of the trader. So do not so to say get shocked when you're going to say, uh, yeah, uh, so you're on flat, you're in square today. So what happened to your trades? Okay, so yeah, you got a good, should I say, squaring up. You get a good squaring up of your positions. So congratulations, something like that. All right, so that's basically I'm square. Should I say, I'm flat. I'm squaring up. So flat and square. Alright, so why I am introducing this to everybody so you will be able to know the jargon as well of the traders. You may not be able to say that it is a word person or something like that, right? So it is so much important that we'll be able to familiarize as well with their world. Okay, so our world, sooner or later. So once we're getting to get this into a pro version. Pro version. All right. Okay. So next thing that we're going to learn is yeah, again we will able to see so say a bearish engulfing with another currency. So you're going to place another position. Okay. So you're going to click that uh, should I say seller buy, and then yeah, we are going to open the position, which is I'm sorry, the bid, the asks and spread, right? So all forex, you have to remember that all forex codes are coded in two prices: the ask and the bid. Okay. So say for example, it's just so common, right? So if you are going to sell something, so you have that particular price, okay, and then uh, for those say like for those people that is going to buy, so they have their particular price as well, okay. So uh, that is why you have to meet with that particular should I say agreed price, as you will be able to pay that services or that money. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, so yeah, then in general, okay, so we have to remember that the bid is lower than the ask price. Okay, so you have to remember that it must have to have that kind of equilibrium, or should I say, um, thing. So the bid price must have to be lower than ask price. All right. So by the way, okay, so if you're going to bid, what is bid? Are you comfortable, should we say, sleeping at your bed? It's basically not bed, but bid, right? So the bid is the price at which your broker is willing to buy the base currency in exchange to the quote currency. Okay, so yeah, you know already the base currency and you know already the quote currency. So the bid price is basically the price wherein your broker, okay, so is willing to buy that particular base currency in exchange to the quote currency. Okay, so like the one that I mentioned a while ago, so the GBP is 1.2 GBP USD, so 1.2188 something, right? So the bid price in there is 1.2188 something, right? So this means that the bid is the best available price at which you trader can sell to the market. Okay, so if you want to sell something, the broker will buy it from you at the bid price. Okay, so ask. What is ask? Can I ask you something? So that's basically can I ask your personal home? Okay, so that's basically asks. How will we able to ask in forex trading? That's the question. That's the thing that we're going to discuss. Alright, so I'm just going to read this to you. Okay, so yeah, the ask is the price at which your broker will sell the base currency in exchange to the quote currency. Okay, so this means that the ask price is the best available price at which you can buy from the market. Okay, so like for example, you go to the market and you were able to see the freshest goods in the wet market. Okay, so you are basically negotiating with the price. So until you will be able to see, oh, okay, so this is the good price, I will be able to pay that. It's the same thing as that, so no complications. All right. Okay, so next, another word is for this offer price. Okay, so if you want to buy something, the broker will sell or offer it to you at the ask price. Okay, so that would be the thing that we are going to offer today. So I just hope that you were able to learn. Okay, so we are going to make this much more shorter because we're already reaching within 24 minutes and 28 seconds already, so we're not going to consume much of our time. So I told you that this is just 15-minute session for trading, should I say, trading tutorials. Okay, so should I say, we are going to decipher all of those jargons, all of those meanings, so as we will get used to it. Right? So yeah, okay, so we'll be able to see there that there would be already the good thing here in forex in trading, guys, is basically um, those prices that pass. Okay, so there would always be tendency that it was high, it was low. So it would always have to depend on your calculations. So you really have to calculate and compute exactly your goal. Okay, so if you wanted to achieve this, then you already reached that. So be contented. Okay, so don't be greedy now. So seize everything. All right. Okay, so we see there that so you say the profit, which is basically visible, is already there. So you are going to click close. Okay, so we're going to close the thing that we have here, so what we are able to take in. Okay, so the first one that we are able to learn is how we will be able to read base currency and code currency. All right. So yeah, base currency is the first one. The second one is the code currency, and the next one is basically the price, right, or the bid price. All right. Okay, so what the next long and short? So long and short, we would have to go to buy and short for sell. Okay, so for flat and what is that again? Sorry. Okay, so can you remember? I was able to remember that. Okay, so can you raise your right hand? Okay, so you may able to share to me what would be the inputs that I was able to have for you. Okay, so yeah, that is basically flat and square. Okay, so flat and square, flat if you don't have any open positions, and if you already had closed the year, congratulations, all of those closed, or should I say you're squaring up again, you're squaring up a lot of profits. Oh, my day to day is kind of quite not good because my squaring up is not within my appetite or something like that. Right. So to ask the bid and the spread. Okay, so we already have that as well. So the bid would always have to coordinate with the base currency and the uh, gold currency, and as well as the asked price. Okay, so this is so much important. There will be a lot of complications, and there will be tendency that you are going to mix up those information, and you will to feel like me. So what is asked, what is bid? Okay, so what is long, what is short? So yeah, a lot of terminologies that you're going to familiarize before you're going to go pro with forex trading. Okay, so much of this. Okay, I think we already completed all of the session that we do have today. I just hope that the profits was well used, so you will be gaining profitability. I mean, your productivity in your life, whatever it is. All right. Okay, so questions, interrogations. Okay, so yeah, you're so welcome here. If you wanted to be our guest speaker as well, so I can just basically invite you here as well in our short talk with regards to forex trading. Because I do have already friends from other groupers. So Sir Jay, maybe I will be able to invite him as well here. So sooner or later, if we do have all the resources and if ASG would be already okay. So and then Sir Bibiano Suarez as well is keeping in contact with me, or so we have short chit chat. So yeah, I might be able to invite him here for a sort of should I say as a resource speaker. All right, because I think everything is already been good, right? So what are you waiting for? Okay, so we have to um, go and since I enjoy the trading that we have. Okay, so yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, so this is again Chris from Forexes. I just hope that you have tons of profits for this day. Have a great day and goodbye.